So I realized after I completely uploaded yesterday's video to YouTube, like completely exported it, uploaded everything, I completely left out the segment of me talking about how we cut our tops off. So after this clip, y'all will watch that, and then we'll come back to today. So we'll kind of be hopping around a little bit, but that's okay. Y'all don't mind that, I'm sure. Okay, so I've had a couple people over time kind of ask, and I've answered it a few different times in the comment sections, but as y'all heard me say before, part of me trying to build content for y'all, I want to answer questions through the video like this. So I've had a few people ask about the tops. How do we know where to cut our tops? How do we know when we're at a 3-inch top? I think Mickey's sending a text message. I sent him a picture of how bad that wood is back there. There goes the box. But anyway, how do we know how to get to a 3-inch top? You know, that kind of stuff. And I guess per se as well, if we're cutting our chip and saw like what we do, which has to be at a 5-inch top or a 7-inch top, depending on what sort we're making at the time. You know, we cut that with our D-limber out there. And that D-limber is, that thing's roughly 30, it's about 30 feet, 35 feet from you. Your saw for sure is about 35 feet. I've never actually pulled a tape on it, so I'm not sure. So I'm not going to be able to fully show you how Mickey's going to cut his tops off. I may get him to find, I see a little bit bigger stuff there, and I'll get him to pull a little bit of that through there. This stuff is so small today, guys, we're just putting it in the box. We're having to take it to the mill. We're just having to take it to the mill that will buy this little bitty mess, because y'all see what's left when it comes out the box. Nothing. So anyway, basically you're gonna put it up there. You're gonna put it in your D-limber, and I'll kind of walk y'all through some of it. You know what we would be doing if we were cutting tops. You're gonna put it in there, and you're gonna dig your little bit of trash and everything, and then you're just gonna. We know that a 3-inch top is about the size of a Coke can, a Pepsi can, a soda can, a pop can, however you would like to word it. You know, it's about the size of a Coke can. Or for those of us out here that drink coffee and carry the Aladdin coffee bottles, we know it's about the size of our coffee cup. So what we'll do is we'll just put it up there. We'll pull it to, we get comfortable that there's, you know, a 3-inch top, and we'll buzz it off. Sometimes we may pull it up there and cut it, and then, you know, oops, it was too small. Usually if we're running a second loader, like what we're doing right now, Brady would be, or me, or whoever is over there doing the tops and are loading trucks, piling the wood. Can't hardly talk today. But anyway, those guys, or that loader operator, would buzz it off at a little bit larger top size. When we first started having to cut our tops, because we haven't always had to cut our tops being pulpwood, it's always been just put it in there and whatever it comes out to be, as long as it's 1 inch at 16 feet. That was great. You know, they would take it, no questions asked, and that was always super easy and super simple. And then they decided it needs to be, some mills is 2 inches at 16 feet, some mills are 3 inches at 16 feet, some mills want them 3 inches at, 30 feet, even though their spec says 16, and So yeah, it's just kind of how full is the mill and how bad are they needing wood at the time. If they're needing wood pretty bad, they'll take wood well under spec a lot of time just to keep something coming in their mill to where they can keep running. So it's just a guessing game, really, and nothing. You know, it's just a game of averages. Not every tree is going to be exactly 3 inches at its longest point that we, you know, put it in there. You see, there's several varying sizes going in that delimber. You just kind of usually will, when they're getting real picky, we'll try and sort out, you know, as we're delimbing a few, you know, a bucket full of stuff that's going to be real similar to, you know, everything's going to be pretty uniform. Whenever they're not being so picky, we just kind of pick it up, and then it's an average. You know, some's going to be smaller, some's going to be bigger. The mill will usually kind of work with you on that. When they're being buttholes about it, they pretty well expect every piece to be at 3 inches. So we'll start cutting them off. You know, we'll cut our bigger pieces off at 5 inches or so, to where our smaller pieces are still at 3 inches. And the mill won't fuss at us. So, well, y'all watch this one more bucket go through the box. See, them tops are bad thick and hairy. You heard, I don't know if y'all could hear that, but he had to re-idle the box up to finish out those tops. But sometimes it gets really busy, really full. And you see how busy the inside of the box is. The trash is piling up in there. And I'm pretty sure he's getting a pretty good pile of trash on the back side of his box. And it can't exhaust out correctly. And when it can't exhaust out correctly, then it starts clogging up. And then it starts bogging down, like I was saying the other day. So anyway, that's how we do our tops. Very simple, very basic, but a very vital part of this operation and what it takes to merchandise and sell pulpwood in my market. Hopefully that was a good enough explanation for those of you that's wondered this. Y'all hang tight. We're gonna get Mickey we may get Mickey to try and give his side of what he's looking for whenever he's up there doing it, but we'll be back. Alright, so in today's video, we're going to talk, I'm going to show y'all see the skidder set behind me. We're going to clean a set. Nobody else here. Everybody's all around on the other side. This is the second thinning that we done last week. Yeah, last week. So the set is just nasty, horrible. We didn't get to do anything to it because it was so wet. Been trying to let it drain out. So what I'm fixing to do is I'm going to clean it and dress it up, make it look really pretty, and I'm going to let y'all watch. And sometime or another, I'm going to explain to y'all the importance of taking care of the sets like this, making sure they're level, where water will drain off of them and stuff for future loggers. Y'all get tight, get ready, here we go. Alright, so y'all can see we're in the Skidder, the 620. Really loud.
What are you doing, packing a road?
Truck drivers are trying to annoy me. Anyway, I'm headed around here, and we're going to clean some sets with the 620 Skidder.
I've car just for a little while every winter, making you go trying to back the damn track with a skidder.
Anyway, we're gonna We're gonna go work on some sets, get them called up before the rain gets here tomorrow night. So I'm fixing to lay y'all up on the side of the road across from the set, and you're gonna watch me clean the sets in a time-lapse mode. Here we go! Alright, so the importance of cleaning this set out that we're fixing to do, if you don't, especially in first thinning, second thinning is not that important because most time the next person's going to come in here and thin, or any timber harvest is going to be done after a second thin is a clear cut. Clear cut operations can pick and choose however they want to put their sets because they're not limited. You know, they're cutting everything. So with first thinning, you want to make sure you get everything back down completely to the dirt. Bark everything completely out and tote it off down an access or a down road. If you leave it piled up in the set, that stuff goes to rotting, and there's nothing in the set to absorb the water, to drink the water up anymore. That ground will get rotten, and you'll only be able to get in there during the summertime if you're lucky. Second, like I said, second thinning is not that important. This is a second thinning set, so we're just going to basically level it up a little bit. So that's cleaning sets in a nutshell. And yeah, it's something different. Alright, we're all done on that. That was pretty neat, wasn't it? About 30 seconds of time lapse. But we got the ditch swept out really good. I mean, it's not a Dozier quality job, but it passes specs. And I like cleaning my sets up with my track cutter better, because it's like a Traco Dozier combination. I'll take that head and I'll roll it all the way back. And I'm sure y'all seen a few videos from way back if y'all been around for a while. I'll scoop that ditch with that head. But anyway, that turned out pretty good. It looks good. Actually looks better than what it did when we got here. That's my job, make it look better whenever I'm done than what it was when I got here. So a little bit of skidder action going on in the ditch here when they're just trying to get the loader in or out one way or the other. I'm probably just gonna leave that alone, show y'all. See us, it's kind of mushy up through here. If I had my track machine with me, I'd fix that, but that is gonna make that worse. So anyway, I'm fixing to set y'all up on the other side of the road now, and we got another set right across the corner. Show y'all this. This is where the set where we were doing the track job the other day. So I'm gonna set y'all up. You see it out there? We're just gonna, it's not that bad here. I'm actually gonna sweep the road a little bit and kind of get this mess that's on the road. Gonna get that all swept out, cleaned up. Got a smudge on my lens, it is aggravating me. And we're gonna clean this out and push all this down the hill into that mud hole down there that we cut. And then we'll go to the top of the hill at the first thing we just finished this morning. Whee! Here we go. All right, so what y'all think? So that right there, that's trying to be like dirt perfect there. Got some, but I got some whoop-de-doos and whoop-de-don'ts in mind. I watched this video this morning. They was talking about whoop-de-doos and whoop-de-don'ts. I got some at my road, but that's okay because my machine's not really made for, you know, dirt work. But I make it work anyway. So anyway, we got our road graded out. We got the set all pushed out. Y'all, I mean, y'all got to watch quite a bit here, and y'all can see this right there. That's my whoop-de-doo, and then over there, let's see, yeah, right up there, that's my whoop-de-don't. According to Dirt Perfect, that's what he was saying this morning. But I'm no dirt work expert. But anyway, I think I do all right with the Skidder, and we're done. We got these two sets done. There's another one over here to be done, but I'm gonna save that one for Brady tomorrow. I hate doing these dang things. So anyway, we're gonna wrap this video up. Should be plenty of content here. And before we go, I'm not sure if y'all noticed how I was working from the road out to my access point and just kind of kept funneling everything together out there. That's kind of how you want to work this stuff. If you've never done this, you want to funnel your trash into a central location, pile it up, tote as much of it off with the grapple as you can, and then when it gets down so low and it's just that little fine stuff and a lot of dirt, you can just take the blade and just roll it down the access, and boom, you're done. You know, real fast. And another big key to keeping your sets, you're getting your sets done quickly, is making sure you're keeping them clean as you're working. You don't want to just leave this mess piled up and piled up and piled up while you're working. You want to kind of, you know, every 3 or 4 loads, you want to take the time and get out there with the skidder and shove the set out and get it. You know, you're trying to use, especially this time of year, you're trying to use as much trash as you can in the woods, helping patch wet spots. So anyway, I just thought I'd kind of throw that in there and add that to y'all so you could understand why I push that stuff into a pile like that. And anyway, so yeah, we're gonna end it now. We appreciate everybody for hanging out and watching. Hopefully y'all learned a lot today. Today you actually got to watch about the top sizes, and now you got to watch how and why I clean sets the way we do. And who knows what tomorrow's going to hold. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day, a very, very busy day. We're going to be trying to race the rain, and we're going to be, for me tomorrow for y'all will be watching this. So tomorrow for me, for y'all's Thursday video, we'll be racing the rain, and we're going to be possibly moving. We got another track found. It's on a nice sand hill. Just lots of stuff going on. It's winter time. Things are fast paced, and you know, they're calling for another 1 to 2 inches of rain, so we might accidentally miss Thursday. And so yeah, who knows. Also, somebody asked, I can't remember who it was, somebody said something about asking when our racing season starts. Our first race, I will not be racing this year. My dad is asked to give it one more good hard year of racing, and he's 55 years old, so I'm not sure how many more years he's gonna be able to do this. So he's always been pretty competitive every time he sets his mind to getting in the car right. So he's going through his get back in the fit shape to get in a car, and we're currently getting things ready in the shop to start racing hard this year. We're going to race mainly, for those of y'all that are interested, we're going to race mainly around the Houston area this year. We will have one trip for sure to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, to the Devil's Bowl Speedway. That will be March 14th, 15th, 13th, 14th, something like that. It's the second weekend in March. Huge sprint car race for 305s are going to be there. And then our first race will be at Lone Star Speedway, Kilgore, Texas, February 22nd. If you're in the neighborhood, come by, say hey, whatever. We'll be the real pretty number 15 car, real pretty car. So anyway, that's kind of what we got going on with racing. We're going to try and there's going to be like 17 weekends this year that we're going to, I think 17 weekends equates out to like 20 nights of racing. So we're gonna be pretty busy with the shop, so y'all are probably gonna get more or some more in-shop action, kind of, you know, watching that. So hopefully y'all like that. And so anyway, yeah, like I said, this will be the third time I'm gonna tell y'all we're wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up this time, guys. So anyway, appreciate everybody. If you're not subscribed, please go subscribe for me. I'd appreciate it a bunch. And I think that's pretty much it. Make sure y'all like the video, share the video. We for sure gotta wrap it up now. We're out of here, guys. Till tomorrow. We'll catch y'all next time.